spreadsheets or worksheets are mathematical tables that displays figures in rows and columns. Spreadsheets, they have many built-in functions rewriting instructions that can be done by referring to the function by name. For instance, we have equal sum D2 to D7. That means add upload all values in cell range D2 to D7. The format menu allows you to choose font, alignment, borders, and etc. Here we have the example that I have explained before. That well, let me let me just explain. Okay. Here we have the menu bar. It is all of this part of the program. Then we have the currency here. Then we have the column. That is a vertical line of boxes labeled with a letter. Then we have the row. That is a horizontal line of boxes labeled with a number. Then we have the cell. That means, well, it is the intersection of a column and a row. You enter that data into the active cell. Okay, this cell contains the result of the formula equal sum L7 M7. Then, in the last one, we have the address of the active cell. Oh, sorry. Okay, let's continue. Now we have the part B. It is the part of a database and basic concepts. A database is essentially a computer's record-keeping system. Each unit of information you create is called a record, and each record is made up of a collection of fields. Typically, a single record consists of a set of fields named like title, first name, surname, job title, tail and ID. You fill in a form with the relevant information for each field to add a new record to the database. There are different data types: text, whole letters and number, and it is no use in calculation. Number, that can only hold numbers used in calculation, and reports, memo, that can store long text. Data and time is a date or time or combination of both. Auto number assigns a number to each record. Whole object or object linking and embedding. It's whole sounds and pictures. Yes, no. For alternative values like true, false, yes, no, on, off, and etc. Hyperlink. It adds a link to a website. And this is an example to a database file restore information in fields, group on records. Okay. Once you have added data to a set of records. Index must be created to help the database find the specific records and sort, classify records faster. An index performs the same function as in the back of a book or in a library. For example, if you regularly search your database by surname, the index should be defined on this file. Relational databases. Two database fields can be related or joined as long as they hold a piece of data in common. A file of employee names, for example, could include a file called department number and another file containing details of the department itself. Could include the same field. This common field can then be used to link the two files together. Extracting information from a database is known as performing a query. For example, if you want to know all customers that spend more than 9,000 euros per month, the program will search the name field and money field simultaneously. Here we have some example too. I have explained in Spanish already. So let's continue. Okay, now we have the page of exercise. First one you have 13.1 exercise. Look at the opposite and find the terms which correspond with this definition. 1. Software which allows data to be displayed and managed in a table format. It is Excel. 2. It goes up and down and has letter levels. It is the column. 3. It goes across and has number levels. It is the row. 4. An area in a spreadsheet which contains that data. It is the cell. The current cell where you enter information. It is the active cell. 6. Mathematical equation that help you calculate and analyze data. It is the formula. 7. Ready-to-use formulas that help you perform a special calculation. Example, sum and average, etc. Those are the functions. Okay. Okay. Sorry, I was watching that is recorded. Okay. Exercise 13.2. I don't have this complete because it was so difficult for me. So I don't have all, but I can read the part that that I have complete. Okay, study the tables and then complete the text below with words from the opposite. Database programs allow the user to store and change and retrieve information. A database file is a collection of records. Each table contains a set of fields. Each record holds a separate plate of information. For example, field, a student file contains a list of records, each of which consists of several fields which give their name, address, birthday, etc. Okay, exercise 13.3. Look at this form of a music collection. Label the data types with words from the opposite. Okay. First we have the catalog ID. It is the text. The second part. Okay. Okay. So number 2 is album title. It is auto number. 3 we have number of copies. It is number. 4 we have some titles. It is memo. 5 we have the video clip. It is whole object. And 6 we have just no. 7 we have a website. It is hyperlink. 8 we have a music sample. It is a whole object. And 9 we have a release data. It is date and time. So this is over. I hope that you like this teacher, or whoever that's whoever that watch this. Okay, this is all. I just finished. Let me see how can I. Okay, so bye.